Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to return a very old series about how we can become better people. Because today I want to talk about poetic power. I've been thinking about this all week ever since Monday, and it's like, there's a lot of stuff I need to get off my chest. Like, there's so much I need to get off my chest because I feel like deep down, we live in a world where nothing matters. We live in a place where the bad guys win and the good guys lose. The only reason why this is happening is because we're at the end of times and we need to believe that deep down we can fix this all together. So I'm gonna just speak to you about a few things. Like today, like poetic power, like episode 5 or something, and I want to talk about what we should do to recover from bad mess and bad issues. Because I feel like we need to change something. Number one, the biggest issue with our generation is that we're not considerate about what we're doing. Like everything that you see on the news, it's always negative stuff. Always negativity. The reason why it's so negative is because they want a narrative to put you away. They want something that can distract you from your success. Because I feel like with black people, like especially black people, you can only be a roadman, you can only be a thug, you can only be a thief, and you can only have trouble with like your family. Like you can never be a businessman, a wealthy man, a family man, and a religious man. That is not acceptable in the black community because the black community is all about failure, it's all about aggressive, it's all about looking back at what white people have allegedly done to us. When it's like deep down, we sold out the black people to the white people in the revolutionary times. So it was black people's fault that we were into slavery. It was not the white man's fault. Okay, that was my first reason. My second reason is that education is kind of useless. Hear me out. Hear me out. Education is so useless because we have a understanding that every time we go to school, we go to college, we go to university, it's about getting a scholarship, it's about getting the best grades, it's about getting a good job, it's about having a nice life afterwards. That's after you achieve your grades, that's after you do your maths, English, and science. But what I'm saying is that, okay, I need to close the window. Just hit that. There we go. I'm sorry about that. There was some geezer on a motorbike making a lot of sounds. Sorry about that. But anyway, I want to talk to you about why I feel like it's not important. It's just because I strongly believe, that if you get like good grades in maths, English, and science, and you want to become a lawyer, you want to become a businessman, you want to do science, you want to be like, I don't know. You want to be something very, very high. But sometimes when you have the qualifications to do certain tasks and to do certain jobs, sometimes it cannot be given to you, which I'll talk about in a bit. But I just feel like it's getting a bit sad. So deep down, we have to change this. Number 3, immigration. There's a lot of immigration in this country, and this is why some people cannot get jobs. This is why some people cannot get a foundation on how to work a proper life, because I just feel like it's really, really sad that the overpopulation is growing so quick that no one is able to even live anymore just because of an overseas of immigrants coming. And it's like, I'm happy for you to come to my country, 100%. If you're contributing to society, I'm happy with you staying. But if you're out here committing crimes, you're making me look bad. You're making me look like a victim, which I'm not. I can do whatever I feel like doing, but I choose to give my life to Jesus Christ. So, that's immigration. Number 4. Let me think about this. What should I talk about for number 4? Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. What should we talk about? What should we learn about? What should we talk about? What should I learn about? Okay, I think we should talk about this. Worldly ideology. Let's talk about worldly ideology. A worldly ideology is something where people have their own ideas, they have their own mind, they have their own understanding of why it is what it is. Because a worldly ideology is that you can believe penguins can fly, you can believe R. Kelly can fly, you can believe that anything is possible when you can have the right material in mind, because your ideology is your own ideas, and with our own ideas we can do and feel how we spectate our lives. Because some people are so sensitive. It's like the only reason why they're this sensitive is because when somebody competes with them, they get so childish, they get so upset, they get so emotional. Like some people even have mental breakdowns because their ideology is so tight up their ass that they can't think for themselves. It's like, I have an ideology of this, that, and this, but I'm not gonna keep it in my heart. I'm just gonna move on. Hang on, let me just get some cream. Sorry about that. Just need some more cream on my face. Look like an old man. So, let's finish the conversation. I strongly believe that worldly ideologies are destroying our future, whether you like to admit it or not. And that's it. But we need to go to number 5, which is called Christianity is falling apart. Do you know why Christianity is falling apart? Because people have different understandings of what Christianity is. There's different denominations of what Christianity has become. There's like Pentecost, there's Orthodox, there's Catholic, there's priesthood, there's some other dominations of Christianity. There's too many versions of Christianity. There's 66 versions of Christianity, which is not okay, because they're making an LGBT Bible. What a disgrace. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just very, very sad. But you know, we need to fix something today. We need to fix something tomorrow. We need to fix something every other way. Because I can't live like this anymore. I'm gonna find a new understanding on how to move on, and how to forgive, and how to do these certain things: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithful, gentleness, and self-control. That's all I need to know. So anyway, goodbye, and God bless you, because we really need to find our grip on ourselves. See you.